Hi group, everyone from the box, from what's in the box, welcome. I wanted to do a reading for you guys. I'm gonna do two piles and just see what the cards have to say. You can pick pile one or pile two. I'm gonna start with two oracle cards from the Starseed Oracle. And then we'll take it from there. So we got two oracle cards that you guys can pick from. You can pick one. Let's use dice. If you want to use a dice, we got the 10-sided dice for this one, or the 4-sided dice for this oracle. Okay, give you a couple minutes to think it over. Let me get you some more. Sorry about that. If you look at it, let's put it back. How's everyone doing? I haven't done a reading for you guys in a while. So I hope everyone's doing okay. I know it's been kind of crazy in the world. Okay. All right. So let's start with pile one. If you picked the pyramid as a message for you. Now guys, remember, this can be about love. This could be about your relationship with you, right? A relationship of you with yourself. This could be, you know, it could be, you can relate it to career, you can relate it to friends and family. It's all a matter of perception. Tarot is all a matter of perception, okay? So it's however you receive the message. Cool? Okay, so your oracle card, we got the void. Void. So this card is what's going to be signifying your overall mood, right? Current mood, your overall, like the central theme of your reading, pile one, or pyramid pile. The void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic wound. Okay, so the void. This could indicate to me that some of you guys may be going through some type of ending, right? Like some type of something that was came, you know, now isn't, right? Or something that was possibly an important part of your life, of your everyday awareness, has simply vanished, and you are kind of maybe feeling like, you know, you're just drifting around in the vastness of nothingness, right? Not really knowing what to do next, not really knowing where to go from here, not really knowing who you even are, right? Who we are. And I mean, these type of this happens to all of us, okay? Like, I mean, this is like every other Wednesday for me. That you might find yourself like not really knowing what direction to take life in. Maybe something that you thought was something that you maybe had all your eggs in all your eggs in that one basket came undone, or something that you believed firmly you maybe discovered that wasn't true. Could be many things, but definitely this is signifying an ending of a phase or a part of you dying, but also opening the possibility for something to be born, for you to plant something new in the black wound, right? The black wound of the nothingness, the nothing, which is not nothing, is something, right? Impregnate the void with new seeds. Perhaps there is need to embrace the unknown, right? And surrender to the unknown, and almost like allow yourself to feel excited right? Excited about what the possibilities. So imagine the possibilities are endless. Look at this vast potential of possibilities, right? That's what the void is. That's what the nothingness is. That's what the black wound is. Pure potential for something to be, for you to impregnate it with an idea, right? For you to create the life that you want. I mean, it's hard also to, let go of things, I know. If it's not that something just ended for you, then perhaps you just feel unsure about your future. You feel unsure about the future of the universe, if it's even going to be a universe, right? Maybe perhaps some of you guys have been contemplating death and what happens after death, and what it would be like to simply stop existing, right? To exist one moment and not exist the next, and not know that you're stopped existing, right? I think that that's something that causes people a lot of fear, when the thought of, it's not so much the thought of dying, but the thought of not existing anymore, right? Of having like one of the, when you sleep at night and you have one of those dreams, not when you sleep at night and you don't dream anything at all, right? It's just like a blank, like a black nothing, right? And you wake up and you're like, oh, it was just, a void. That's kind of like, maybe some of you guys may be contemplating that at the moment. What else do we have at the core of this? I saw this when I was shuffling. A new start is coming. Look, you guys saw me shuffle in front of you guys. Look how in alignment this card is with the void. A new start is coming, it says here. From nothing comes something, right? The new moon. Awesome. There is something great coming for you guys at the moment, but right now it may feel unclear to you. Right now it may feel like you're lost and you do not know where your place is in this world, what you're meant to do in this world. I feel like some of you guys maybe have lost someone that was dear to you. It says here Greco-Roman. I don't know what to think of this. Greco-Roman. Maybe a new philosophy, right? Maybe a new philosophy, because when I think of Greco-Roman, I think of philosophy. I think of great minds, right, coming together and imagining new paradigms. Our Greek forefathers were the inventors of democracy. Before that, it was all we knew was kingship and monarchies and hierarchies, right? Through monarchies. So I feel like you're letting what might be dying for you guys. Some of you guys may be going through an actual like a death of a perception, a death of an idea, a death of a philosophy. For some of you guys, you might be going through a breakup, right, with someone dear to you, and somebody that you may be, that it's possible you identified yourself with, like your identity was partially attached to this person that it might have ended with. For some, if it doesn't resonate, then maybe not. But there's definitely something that is going to, like, it's going to be like a new dawn. See how the light comes? It's like the light bulb is going to be turning on for you, and you're going to start in very exciting, very philosophical, very progressive phase in your life. Pile 1. Pretty cool, pretty cool. What deck do I want to use for you? What chakra should we focus on in this pile? Crown chakra. Yeah, baby, look. You guys are letting go of perhaps ideologies that were simply not, that maybe you just outgrew, right? That ideologies that just simply sound immature to you at this point, and you want to focus more on things that connect you to source, to your own divinity. You may want to You may want to usher in a new era where there's higher learning, where there is great art, great minds, great knowledge, and an era that there is connection to source, an era where human beings connect more through a soul level than through a lower chakra level. Houses. The letter C, G, or R could be significant here for some. Also T, V, S, N. We got second house, Taurus. And then we have water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Emotions, or emotionality, or emotional body. Maybe perhaps you've been the type that always chose money and material success over what fulfills you emotionally, or vice versa, right? Maybe you're realizing that you need a little bit of both in order to bring forth this new timeline, right? It should just be about work and material gain, and it shouldn't just be about, you know, emotions and love, and it's a balance, right? Tell me about this Taurus second house. Perhaps some of you guys experienced a job loss, and you may be a little bit afraid of what's next, right? Or how you're going to make ends meet, and how you're going to get by in life. But worry not. You will have, the ideas will come, okay? Connect to source. Do not worry so much about the material. And I do see a new romantic cycle starting for you guys, for whoever you are, a new start, and that's going to be very emotionally fulfilling. It might be related to work, it might not, I don't know yet. What is this Taurus second house? The letters T or W can be significant. I have the number 34. That could mean something, or the number 21. 34 deduces to 7. I have 7, 7. 21 deduces to 3. The sun. The sun. Number 19 deduces to 20. I mean, 19 deduces to 10. The sun. There's going to be a brand new, there's going to be a level of enlightenment coming in for you guys after a period of inaction and contemplation. After you surrender to the void, after you surrender to the unknown, there's going to possibly be a new career opportunity showing up for you guys that is going to be amazing. Okay, it's going to bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of prosperity. Like, you're going to be spending, like you guys say, turning hay into gold. I see two little babies here. Some of you guys may even have children in the future. If not that, this just means that it's going to be doing something that you really love, something that doesn't feel like work to you, right? Something that feels fun, and it's going to be through something related to your connection to source, to your own divinity. Okay. Do not worry so much about the unknown, because the clarity will come. Okay, and it's going to be a very happy. Possibly you guys are worried about money, about stability, about your material life. We got the King of Wands. Okay, Leo again, 2 Leo cards, huh? The King of Wands Damn, this is King of Wands is beat up, guys. Sorry about that. He got wet. The King of Wands, some of you guys are going to be starting your own business. You're going to become entrepreneurs, and it's going to be incredibly successful, but you have to believe in yourself. And you have to love what you do, okay? And surrender to not knowing, right? Just do it because you love it, not because of the money. What is this? Water. New start is coming with water. Okay, we got the Death card. Oh no, the Hermit. The Hermit card of Virgo. Came out in the reverse. Am I reading reversals? Yes, okay. Card of Virgo. The number 9 again. This card in the reverse speaks of not wanting to take the time, guys, to evaluate what really makes you happy. Not taking the time to evaluate your emotions and give them the space that they need in order for you to understand those signals, because emotions are there for a reason, guys. Like, we have them for a reason. They exist for a reason. They serve their purpose, okay? Emotions are signals that something is either right or wrong, right? We're not supposed to react to our emotions, but we are supposed to feel them and understand them and process them, because they alert us when there's something is either off or something's off, right? What is the Hermit in the reverse? The 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. See, 5 of Pentacles is a part of a feeling abandoned, a feeling like somebody shut the door on you, right? Like an opportunity was shut in your face, and you were left out, you know, like not knowing what to do with your life. But what I'm seeing here is that that's not the case, right? That's not the case. There is something that you're missing with the Hermit in the reverse. There's something that you're missing. Valuable details here, or valuable information. You need to seek within. You have to connect to source. Through connecting to source, you will understand the situation better. You need to also understand your emotions. Why is something making you feel abandoned? Why is something making you feel like something is over? Eight of Pentacles. Look at this card. It's a card of like protecting others, right? Or like sheltering, or saving money, taking precautions, building, right? Building something, building some sort of security. You might have been focused on work so much, guys, with the 8 of Pentacles, that you have not taken any time to rest, that you have not taken any time to meditate, you have not taken any time to contemplate what it is that you want from life. You have not been taking any times to understand why you feel certain ways about certain things. And this might have caused you a tower moment, okay? But after the storm, you know, or after the unpleasant tower moment comes a new opportunity, right? A new opportunity will present itself. You haven't given yourself time to heal from past pain. You haven't given yourself time to heal your heart. Look, see how his heart is blocked? And that's what the water is, right? That's what the water is. You need to kind of dig a little deeper, guys. Okay, dig a little deeper. Okay. What is this new start? I feel like some of you guys may feel like somebody's mad at you, and somebody's not talking to you, and I think that that's not true. And I feel like you may hear from this person soon, but I feel like you took it the wrong way, or you took it that way based on past experiences for some of you. This could be like a friend, this could be a lover, this could be a parent, this could be you with you know. What's this new start? Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. A new start is about a new start with more balance. It's also a card of atonement. Giving back, right? Giving back. If you guys feel like you've been, taking a little much, then it's time to give back. If perhaps same thing with the other person. Maybe you feel like you've given all and you've got nothing in return. It's going to be reciprocated. The Six of Pentacles speaks of an equal and balanced exchange of energies or material, of service, or of, it could be anything. It could be attention. It could be energy. Right? This is a part of what you give, you get back. Whoever this person is that you're having a new start with, or wherever this situation is that you're having a new start with, whatever this job is, or whatever this is, this new beginning, whatever you're going to put in is what you're going to receive in return. Okay? Perhaps this ending has something to do with some type of lesson and you may need to give back for some. Got the Queen of Wands now. So we had a perfect match. We got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so Queen of Wands is also a queen of action, a queen of, also very innovative, just like the King. Very self-motivated, very passionate. She knows how to work the law of attraction, be in the esoteric world. Some of you guys may be starting, and this could be a he, okay? There's no real genders. It's just an energy. The Queen of Wands is really generous, and she's very, she cares a lot about the environment. She cares a lot about causes, right? Environmental causes. She cares. She also knows her worth, and she doesn't, if she doesn't get her worth somewhere, or if she doesn't feel valued somewhere, she will go out. She will go elsewhere. So that could be where the atonement can come through. I don't know. You guys tell me. If it's not that, she might be atoning to you. You know your situation best. I feel like whoever she is, you guys are a perfect match, and you guys, there could be a very, balanced connection here, or a balanced partnership through this new start, through tempering emotions, right? Tempering emotions through acknowledging emotions, because this also comes out when we do not acknowledge our emotions, when we do not acknowledge what it is that we truly are, what our hearts desire. See? Oh my God, yeah, see, there's a lot of desire here with the Devil card. A lot of desire here with the Devil card. Perhaps in the past, this maybe have been some type of restriction. There couldn't be, or like the basis for this was lust, or addictions or ego. Where's this devil? Six of Cups. You got 6-6 now. 666, actually. The number of the human being, right? The number of of us. What makes up a person. We got the 6 of Pentacles, number 15, the devil, and the 6 of Cups. Planting seeds, planting it. There's somebody you feel attached to, or somebody feels attached. There's somebody that you may want to grow old with, or they want to grow old with you. You guys may. There's so much balance here, guys, that this may there has to be balance here, restored. So you see how there's like the golden ratio here, and it's kind of like been X'd. There has been, whether it was through to ego, whether it was you know, competition, whether it was not honoring a soul contract and choosing materialism, whatever the case is, there is a chance for this to be redeemed, or there is a chance for being able to overcome the devil, right? What are our greatest obstacles? What are our greatest obstacles in order to get this, right? To get the queen. And like I said, she could be a he. Very, very good looking, right? A very good looking male or female. Very attractive, very fun. They're the life of the party. Very driven, very protective, and magical. They know how to. The Queen and King of Wands. They rule the wands. They rule that chi energy. They rule our fire. Our inertia, right? Whoever this queen is somebody that's going to be starting a new chapter with you. But it might take. There's going to be there's going to be tests. Like, you're going to have to understand what were the blocks and what were the challenges, and what needs to be atoned for, and what needs to be built, and what needs to be handled with more tenderness, and what needs to be and that passion and the drive to actually birth it. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. Now we have the Queen of Swords. What? Okay. So, okay, now we have 2 court cards. This could signify a choice between 2 people. Okay. For some of you. If it's not 2 actual people, although in most cases it is, then it's going to be the same person with both of these qualities. This Queen of Wands may rest base as a Queen of Swords, somebody very rational, very analytical, somebody very intelligent, kind of cold, and kind of no bullshit, right? Like ruthless even sometimes, kind of cutthroat with her words, but very fair and very beautiful also, very intelligent, but then deep down they're the Queen of Wands, right? And again, this could be a he, right? This could be a he. So this person maybe to the world presents themselves as a Queen of Swords, very, analytical, and it's a matter of fact, and doesn't really like to show his or her passions or his or her emotions. Definitely not their emotions. But deep down they're very passionate. They're deep down they are a eternal child with all these orange colors. But to the world they may seem a little bit cold and kind of like a nice queen or king. For others of you, this is just another person that's in your life that you may be attached to with the devil. I get it now, okay? And this new start won't happen until this other attachment is taken care of. Perhaps this person might have even cut off communication with you. That could be it too. You know your story best. So we got the Hangman. This Hangman card is kind of crazy, huh? Perhaps this person somebody here went ghost in order to balance their polarities. See, the night and day, right? And change what needs to be changed. If not that, and if this is what this person is doing, then you need to be doing this too, my loves. We got card of Scorpio, card of Pisces, card of Capricorn. There needs to be a mask removed here, guys. Okay, somebody needs to remove a mask and show their true selves. Whether it's this new person entering or you guys. You know your situation best. Let me see. How does pile one feel about this Queen of Wands? I think you already know this Queen of Wands. If not, they might be in your awareness. Yeah, I think you already know them because of the 666. This is somebody from your past. The Six of Cups is somebody from your past. Somebody you have fond memories with. And somebody that with the Six of Pentacles needs some type of like, there's gonna be a do-over, but it's gonna be a new start. How do you feel about this person? Okay, so we got the Queen of Cups in the reverse with the Hangman in the reverse. Okay, so some of you guys may feel a little bit upset with this person. You may feel that but there is a perspective here, guys, that you need to flip. Okay, you're not understanding something with the Hangman in the reverse. There is a perspective. You need to flip your outlook on the whole situation, because what you think is real is or the perspective that you have is mostly based on what is it, emotions of, you know, erratic emotions, or emotions of impulsive emotions, perhaps emotions of feeling hurt. The Queen of Cups in the reverse is somebody that might even use emotions as a means to manipulate. Guys, you need to temper your emotions, okay? Whoever you guys are in pile one. I don't care if you guys get mad at me. You can get mad at me all you want. I'm just reading cards, guys. You know, it could be the other way around. You know your situation best. This could be your rational side with your emotional side, you know? You with you. There is definitely a perspective here that that needs to shift. You guys need to. That's why I was saying here that you need to allow yourself some time to spend in the void and suspend yourself and understand this, because this is going to help you unlock your North Node, which is your career. You're going to be able to have an amazing entrepreneurial career, but it has to, you need to temper this first, guys. And I feel like whoever this Queen of Wands is whether it's a male or female, is going to play a role in that. But yeah, you have like resentment towards this person. You kind of blame this person. You feel like this person is, you know, like been playing with your emotions, or like that they've hurt you. You feel hurt. Okay, you feel hurt, but what are you hurt at? Why is pile one hurt at this person? The Ten of Swords. At that ending, you feel like they backstabbed you. Why do you feel like they backstabbed you? The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay, so they didn't backstab you. It was just karma. It was a karmic lesson here, guys. With the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, this person was teaching you something, and you were teaching them something, but you took it as them backstabbing you. You guys have unfinished business. Okay. You guys need to put an end to the old cycle, which is this cycle of pain. You know what, the Queen of Cups likes to blame people too. Like, this is a blamer that points fingers. And so and you're not being able to look at your own doing in this situation. What is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? The World in the reverse. Oh my gosh. Something ended here that you didn't want to end. But you didn't want something to end, guys. But it was that this cycle needed to end. Either that, and you feel like this person backstabbed you because they put an end to a cycle. Four of Swords, again, you guys have to rest and contemplate and heal. Perhaps you wanted something to culminate with this person, and it hasn't. I'm not really sure, guys, what it is that it has something to do with cycles ending and cycles not ending. And the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse speaks of karma. Okay, so there's karmic lessons here that you're not looking at. And this person, I'm sure this person got them too. What is this Greco-Roman? There's a perspective here that needs to change, you guys. In order for that Wheel of Fortune to flip in your favor upright and start a new cycle, you have to let die old ways of thinking. You have to put to rest victimize, like self-victimization, because the Queen of Cups likes to self-victimize herself, or likes to, like, when she's in the reverse, she's emotionally manipulative, and she well, let's leave it at that. Understand your emotions, guys, okay? Greco-Roman. Perhaps there's some situation with your mother too you need to look at. Versus Greco-Roman. Again, the Queen of Wands, guys. Okay, if this is not, this could either be you, okay, you being the Queen of Wands. This Greco-Roman is, see, guys, this person, if this is the new start that's coming in, this is going to be someone that's going to open you up. Like, you guys are gonna have really good ideas together. And again, we have the Four of Swords, guys. You gotta heal. You gotta take the time to heal and rest. Put that past behind you. Forgive your past, because you might be projecting your past onto this person. Okay, for some of you. Now, for others of you, this could just be you with you, right? You entering a new period of your life where you feel like, after you heal, you might be entering a period of your life where you feel refreshed. You feel like you have these brand new ideas that you want to expand. But for most of you, it has to do with a person. With this Queen of Wands. Someone, a friend from your past with the Six of Cups. Could have been in a past relationship for some of you. For others of you, it's just someone you know from your past. That is, someone that is a soulmate. See, look. Three of Swords. Somebody that either hurt you, or you hurt them. There was a third-party situation. This Greco-Roman, lots of innovative ideas, guys. But this has to be put to rest. This Three of Swords, and you see, from this pain comes enlightenment, illumination. Fool. Taking that leap into the unknown, right? Surrendering to the void. There it is. Sometimes people underestimate the luck of the Fool, man. Like, the Fool is no fool. The Fool has with him or her. And now we have the Hangman in the bottom. Again, this time in the upright, guys. There's something you need to really, like, be honest with yourselves about, okay? I'm not saying that this person might have not done shit to you. I'm sure they did, but we're looking at you, not at them. The Fool, starting fresh. Starting fresh, a new perspective in life, guys, a new timeline. The Fool has with him or her that luck, right? That luck of they're guided by spirit. They allow themselves to be guided by spirit, and spirit usually drives them into situations of success. And again, we have the Hangman, guys. Okay, the messages are being repetitive here. You guys are holding on to old ways of thinking that are not serving you. Okay, we got 3-3 here. If you want to move forward, if you want to unlock this new enlightenment, like this new whoever this queen is, be a he, she, whoever it could be, you, is playing a key role in this 7th chakra here, crown chakra, and in this new start. But it has to come after forgiveness. It has to come with letting go of the past, right? Letting go of past pains. There's possibly a conversation that needs to be had here in order to unlock this timeline. And a sincere healing needs to happen here, guys. You guys are going to be profitable together too. Could be you with a mother also. Let's see, let's get your advice. What advice do you have? Okay, look at what is out of balance and out of whack with the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Have you been stingy, or have you been giving too much? You're gonna get what you give, guys. Okay, so reevaluate what you give out, what your definition of generosity is, and what your idea of atoning is. Okay, what else? What other advice do we have? I feel like I'm channeling somebody here that has a really hard time saying I'm sorry, and because they might think that is a weakness, but honestly, like being able to say sorry, being able to atone for something shows great amount of wisdom and of self-awareness, and of only a person that is self-actualized would be okay with apologizing and making a situation right. That is, it shows great amounts of strength when we are able to do that. Death. Okay. Again, death came out. Remove that mask, guys. Maybe both of you need to do that, you know. This needs to go through a transformation, and perhaps there's been resistance to it. What's your advice? Do not wait, do not procrastinate anymore. 7 of Pentacles reverse. No more waiting. No more waiting. No more procrastinating. What's your advice? And gain that perspective. Flip that perspective, guys. Hangman in the reverse. There's something you are not understanding about the situation. Are you going within? Are you taking the time? Are you taking the time? Perhaps if you lost a job, it's because universe is forcing you to give yourself the time to do so. If you're not, if perhaps if you if something crumbled in your life, is because the universe wants you to take the time to understand something that you are not understanding, to flip your perspective on it, guys. Try to look at a situation from a completely different lens, okay? A lens that you've never looked at before, even if it feels uncomfortable, even if it feels wrong. You might find something there that you didn't see before, okay? What is the outcome in the near future? What's the outcome in the near future? Let me find out first, what are your external influences? What are external influences for this pile? People, places that might be Hermit in the reverse. Could be a Virgo that's kind of a Virgo, someone rising Venus Vedic, that might be giving you false words of wisdom, or somebody that pretends to be knowledgeable and wise is really just confusing the shit out of you. Do not seek wisdom from external sources. Go and find it yourself. Why is this the Hermit in the reverse here? That's the external. Get the Two of Cups. You're dealing with a soulmate here, guys. Two of Cups, a perfect match. Perhaps you need to also, there's a need for something to be revealed. We have two keys on the floor here. See, there's two key elements or key factors that this Hermit is not seeing. See, that he's missing. Perhaps somebody might be giving you false wisdom. Perhaps somebody is slandering this Two of Cups person, right? If not that, perhaps your idea, your external influence. You're hoping that somebody's going to come out of silence with you, and somebody's going to offer you that cup of love. And I feel like that's going to happen, guys, but make sure you're ready for that, okay? Make sure you're ready for that. The Hermit shouldn't be in the reverse. What are your fears? Harsh communication, fighting, somebody telling you off, something getting stuck, not receiving communication on something. What are your hopes? To understand, to understand with the Hangman. Very nice, guys. Okay, you're aware that there's something that you need to understand here. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, now let's look at your outcome. Most likely outcome. What's your most likely outcome in the near future? Okay, you're going to get communication, quick communication, fast communication, okay? Open yourself up to communicate and be honest, okay? Perhaps you need to initiate communication and stop procrastinating. I'm not sure who's going to initiate it, but somebody's going to initiate conversation here. Queen of Cups, okay. There's going to be a declaration of emotions here. And it's going to move things forward quick. really fast too, really fast. Once those emotions or feelings are communicated, or that love for each other or that appreciation for each other gets communicated, dude, things are gonna take off really fast, really fast, really fast. Okay, and that's what I got for you. Let's see, let me get you a last, give me the last oracle card. It says, take time to breathe out, guys. There it is. Take time to breathe out. Embrace the void for now. There is something there are things in their perspective that you need to recalibrate. Okay, in order for all of this, dude, you guys are going to be entering a new era in your life that is going to be filled with just fabulousness, man. Like new ideas, progressive thinking, lots of incredible art, creativity, innovative. You guys are going to be very good. You guys together are going to be like really two great minds, and you guys may start even a business, or this person may help you start a business or something, but your North Node is going to take off. So it's going to be something career based, okay? Like that is going to be you're going to be becoming an entrepreneur. So if you've been kind of worried about your money, don't be, because it's going to, this is a very spiritual connection, okay, that you guys have, very spiritual. And you need to honor that and acknowledge that. And I don't think that maybe neither of you have thus far. Okay. Should we ask what this person's feelings towards you are? We didn't ask that. What are this person's feelings towards my pile one? Look at this. You have the King of Wands in the reverse, with the Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands in the upright. This person is simply waiting for you to flip your perspective. They're watching you. They're watching you, and they are discerning with their sword. They're open to communicate with you. They're not, it's not in the reverse. They're in communication with you, but they're kind of like just observing you to see, waiting for the King of Wands in the reverse is an energy of feeling a little bit explosive, or feeling a little bit irritable, perhaps perhaps a little bit impulsive with things, and all over the place. Yeah, all over the place. Like having all this fire energy and not knowing how to direct it into something positive, or how to transmute it into something creative and something amazing. So instead, you're just redirecting that energy in negativity, right? Because they could see you as having like maybe a little bit of a short temper, but they do see you as their divine counterpart, whoever this is. The roles could be flipped, guys, whatever, This is how they feel about you. What are they seeing with the Page of Swords? This is so funny. I've never seen this before, guys. This Queen and King of Wands have dominated the reading. Can't make this stuff up. You guys tell me. Shuffle right in front of your face. Communication. They're waiting for this. Okay, so this person is waiting for this King to communicate, right? To come. See, this is how it looks on the board. To come towards her with honest truth and communication. But this person knows that this King of Wands is still needing to gain some perspective in order to flip that energy around and use that that sacral energy into manifestation of something amazing. Because there is a soul, there is a very spiritual connection between the two of you, perhaps even psychic. But having a psychic connection does nothing if we don't vocalize it with and that's what sword energy is, right? Sword energy is about communication, and it's about the rational mind and speaking, right? So right now, this queen, whoever this queen is kind of in a very like head over heart energy, kind of waiting for things to for what is it, for a page to turn, for a page to turn here. Yeah, 8 of Cups. She might have recently taken a step back to allow this contemplation and this perspective to change, but they do see you as their wish. Okay, the Star card. They hope for healing. They hope for you are their wish come true. Okay, they know that you are it. This person may be into Isis and Osiris or into Egyptian cosmology, but not necessarily. They may think that you're a star. Okay? You are their wish. And they do send you healing light. But right now, they had to kind of take a little step back with the 8 of Cups to kind of to balance out these energies, guys. You cannot have a King of Wands in the reverse with a Queen of Wands in the upright. Okay, you decide who you are in this reading, guys. I'm not going to emphasize it anymore. Okay, I hope this helps somebody. I hope, if not, there's another pile you can pick. I do not control what comes out in the cards. I just read them. And remember, these are not my personal opinions on things. I am just a card reader. That's all. Let me know if it makes sense. If not, if it doesn't make sense right away, come back and watch it at a later date and you shall see. Pile 2, those of you that pick the 10-sided dice. What is your message from like your future self or from your higher self? Or, let's see. It says, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I guess this is like a common theme that's going on right now. I'm sorry. It says defenselessness, riding past wrongs, uprooting. What's interesting about this card, you guys, is that I see like the duality being being emphasized here, right? Like our duality. And you know, like what is right, what is wrong, what is, you know, who wins, who loses. My view is better than yours, or your view is better than mine. I am sorry. I'm sorry. So this could be how you feel towards someone or how somebody feels towards you. I'll let you decide. But there is a desperate need of acknowledgement, right, towards something that is very important here. And I'm now that I'm seeing this theme being emphasized, like I think a lot about how we are as a society nowadays, and how incapable of admitting our wrongs we are, and how incapable of offering that acknowledgement of I'm sorry, I'm not perfect, I fucked up, as if it meant that, you know, oh, as if saying I'm sorry would somehow discredit you or discredit us as a human being, right? But it's actually you know, like being able to reflect and being able to understand that we are not perfect, that we are creatures of, you know, we are a work in progress, and being able to give that acknowledgement shows the real growth, right? And it shows that we are human, and it shows that there was a lesson learned, right? Never, guys, we should never underestimate the power of I'm sorry. You know, even my daughter, Arya, when she was 3 years old, she was just three little tiny little years old. She humbled me in a way that my jaw hit the floor. with her wisdom. And it was, I don't know what it was that we were talking about. I think she was showing me like a little bracelet, and the bracelet was broken, and she showed me that she fixed it. She's like, "Look, mommy, I fixed the bracelet." And I was like, "Wow, you were able to fix the bracelet. Good job. I'm impressed." And she was like, "Well, yes, mommy, I can fix anything. I'm good at fixing things." Little 3-year-old, right? And me, I wanted to be like a smartass with her. So my smart mouth, like I'm like, "Oh yeah, you can fix anything." She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "So how do you fix a broken heart, huh? How do you?" She told me like I'm good at mending things, and I'm like, "Well, how do you mend a broken heart? Huh? How can you answer that?" And she's like, "Easy." And I'm like, "Really? Easy? How?" So she goes like, with a please, a thank you, and I'm sorry. Whoa! I was like, bro, with a please, a thank you, and I'm sorry. We live in a world where we could use a lot more please, a lot more thank you, and a lot more I'm sorries. A little 3-year-old, such a simple answer with such heavy truth in it. That is how do you mend a broken heart? With a please, a thank you, and I'm sorry. Holy fuck. I got learned by a 3-year-old, and that stuck with me. Never underestimate the power of I'm sorry, guys. There's no weakness in saying I'm sorry. And I'm feeling like there is something about this, like there's a division here. Like what is it that what are we sorry about? I'm not sure yet, but I don't know why I'm having a feeling that it has something to do with being with dividing, right? Like being, like dividing, like we wanna create a world of unity, right? Or we want to integrate, but are we living that truth, or are we acting more in a divisible way than in a unity way, right? Do our actions fall in alignment with our ideologies? It's a good question to ask ourselves, right? I'm not saying that they are or not. I'm just posing that question for each of you, including myself, to ask. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs. If we want to create a new timeline in this earth, guys, we have to start by, and we want to eradicate oppression. We want to eradicate tyranny. Classism, racism. We have to start within ourselves and find out where within us we apply those same principles, right? And we all do it. Don't tell me you don't do it. We do. We all do it. We all do it. Whether it's we want to alienate somebody for thinking of a specific way that is different to ours, or we want to alienate somebody because we feel that, I don't know, classism, like, or social status, career status, how much money you have in the bank, or skin color. Yes, even our skin color. Whether we want to even, divide, based on our intelligence and our level of understanding of the world. All of that promotes division versus unity. Because we can sit here and think that we are here to usher a new timeline, that we like to think here that we're great people, that that we are very virtuous, and sure, but that shadow aspect is still there too. I feel like there needs to be some shadow. We gotta dig. There's gotta be some digging. Some digging needs to happen here and find the root of what it causes us to divide instead of unite. What do we judge in others, right? What else do we have here? It says here, nothing is yet set on stone. Nothing is yet set on stone. Mutable moon. Look at how like rough those waters are. They look angry, right? There's something, yeah, there's been some upheaval here, guys. And then what else we have? Oh my God, look, it says male and female. Okay, so we do have our, there's a lot of polarity being emphasized here, guys. We have our polarities giving, you know, giving each other's backs, giving their backs to each other, versus working in unison, versus seeing eye to eye and working together. Very, very, very cool that this came out like this. It's like toxic femininity and toxic masculinity. Blaming females, blaming men. What is it? Like, it could be anywhere from females blaming masculines for whatever's wrong in the world, and masculines blaming females for whatever is wrong in the world. And never seeing eye to eye. Never understanding the importance of both. And never understanding the importance of both within ourselves. Like, you know, one thing I've learned a lot from Mike is that I had to like learn how to use my sword, right? My masculinity. Because I was too much in a passive energy. And thanks to him, I'm aware. I have that awareness that I had to integrate the sword more into, you know, my rational and intellectual mind, which I have it. I always knew I had it, and I use it. But perhaps at times I was a little bit too much in my feminine energy, right? And then I also have to be careful not to go too deep into my masculine energy, and then completely snuff out my, you know, my passive, creative, intuitive side. There needs to be a balance. I'm sorry could be you with you, right? You're masculine and feminine saying I'm sorry to each other for not working together, for one wanting to overpower the other. For others of you, there could have been somebody could have been exhibiting either toxic femininity or toxic masculinity. You decide which one, okay? But it's this requires, I mean, I'm doing these readings in the box because I know that everybody in this group has the maturity to be able to be honest with ourselves. I mean, I know which pile is my pile, and I'm taking it in with a grain of salt, and yes, there's, you know, so I am sure that you guys are going to be mature enough to be able to acknowledge, you know, what it is that your role is in this script, right? In this play. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There is a need for acknowledgement here, guys. Somebody here was not acknowledging somebody else, making them feel like they were weaker or less than the other. Vice versa, okay? And that has created some type of imbalance in the, in the push and pull, right? The normal push and pull that we get from the moon, it's created a lot of turbulence, emotional turbulence, okay? Turbulence in our emotional space, and in our even in our ability to discern, because when we are not in a good place emotionally, our ability to see things clearly and discern accurately get clouded, because they all work in unison. Absolutely. Okay. Perhaps maybe both need to apologize for different reasons. Oh wait, let me see. What else do I need to pull? Oh, let me see a chakra. Give me a chakra. A chakra. Crown chakra again, just like pile 1. We got some high level spiritual people in this group. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. I mean, to get to our crown, what do we need to have in perfect balance? Our duality. Our dual nature. We cannot activate the crown if we do not have our twins facing, facing each other, and acknowledging each other's importance equally. Very cool. I see this. And see how this is kind of like underground, right? Like, in order to break through to the other side, they need to look at each other, right? And there's been seeds planted here, okay? There's been seeds planted, but there's been some, like, some upheaval. Let me see what houses. Let me get you houses. What houses this is? Tell me about this male and female. Time. What is this? Am I accepting time, a virtue? Okay, so time. Okay, so this, when I see time, I get it. Okay, so time is the mother of, you know, time is a tricky little fucker, right? Because time can either heal you, but it could also destroy you, right? So this is the type of situation that needs time for temperance, okay? To polarize opposites like that, it's going to take the wisdom of time, right? Of experience, karma, you know? El tiempo, number 11. Someone here might have a shoulder injury. Takes time. Okay, so be patient. And remember that we don't, like, whenever we think we know best, we should always take a moment and consider that perhaps we don't always know best, and that's okay. And we should always consult another perspective, a perspective that is possibly very different from ours, in order to expand, right? But that comes with time. There's a lot of wisdom here, okay? There's a lot of wisdom here being gained. What is this? Nothing is yet set on stone. What is this I'm sorry about? Capricorn, 10th house, the house of reputation, the house of status. Okay, perhaps there could have been some slander. So we also have to, I mean, these two underneath Capricorn showed their faces, so I will acknowledge them. We have the 3rd house, the house of Gemini. Gemini is the house of communication, okay? And then we have the 5th house, the house of children, the house of leisure, the house of creativity, the house of fun, of the house of creativity, and the house of of self-confidence, of the healthy ego. But we're not taking them. It's just a clarification. So that's why I'm thinking that perhaps there was some slandering going on here, guys. Some slandering, maybe somebody was slandering somebody's reputation, or there was some gossip done. This could have been you towards somebody else, or somebody else towards you. I don't care. You guys decide where you stand in this, in this reading. And that is what whoever did the slandering is sorry, because when you purposely throw somebody's name through the mud, or somebody, or you misrepresent someone, you're misrepresenting yourself. It takes you away from your divinity, guys. Could be somebody doing that towards you. Somebody could be sorry for, you guys know your situation best. Okay, the crown chakra. What is this crown chakra? The sun. Life, okay. We got the sun again. Somebody here needs to open up their heart, man. Somebody here needs to really embrace the heart center, which is Leo, which is the 5th house, the house of children. Because our children, our inner child, is what allows us to, is our most purest form. And we all know that, the heart is the portal out, break it through, right? Break through to the other side. Number 19, oh, I'm sorry. The numbers 28, 11, number 7, or 19 can be significant. I also have the letters S, L, C, N, I, C, I said C already, right? T, M, and F. Could mean something to someone. 11 also deduces to 2. 19 deduces to 10. 9 and 1 deduces to 10. 10 deduces to 1. 8 and 2 also deduce to 10, which also deduces to 1. So look, we have 1, 1, 11, 11. And that is what represents our polar opposites in alignment. Perhaps somebody here was not acknowledging their female side or their male side in their own, in their own self, and might have cost them, something dear, right? Like their reputation. Okay, but the good thing is that the crown, that we got the 7 here, the crown chakra comes with a lot of happiness, but it comes with opening the heart center, you guys. What is this? I'm sorry. Clarify this. I'm sorry. And then, oh yeah, look, 7 of arrows, insecurity. That's the 7 of swords. Fuckery. Yeah, somebody took a stab at someone, man, and like really, really mean, really hurtful. It says insecurity, 7 of arrows. So there was a lot of projection. But they came out in the reverse, which is a good thing, okay? The 7 of arrows come out in the reverse. We have 7, 7 here. Somebody was taking cheap shots. Okay, somebody was taking cheap shots at somebody that wasn't in a position to defend themselves. And they were somebody was projecting their insecurity onto this other person who had nothing to do with the cause of those insecurities. And this person was actually very loving with us, with the green color there. You decide who you are here. Somebody is very ashamed with it. I'm sorry. Somebody needs to apologize to somebody, man, for some fuckery, for some doing some shit under the table. This person might not even know. Yeah, there's definitely some slandering happening here, and that's what that comes back to that original message of about division, right? Of how we divide, right? What was it about this person that triggered something within that caused a need for, let's take that person down? What did they trigger? What insecurity did they trigger? Those are the questions we need to be asking ourselves. What is this? Capricorn, 10th house. We have 10-10. Nothing is yet set on stone. The 4 of arrows in the reverse. Four of swords in the reverse, guys. Okay, so there is a need for healing here, and a need for transmutation and transformation with the butterfly, but that hasn't happened yet because there's no there's a need for rest. Okay, there's a need for rest and contemplation. This is very similar to pile 1, guys. I don't know. This might be even a continuation. I'm sorry. Maybe I can't control what comes out. Nothing is yet set on stone until there is healing done, or there's been some damage control is done here. What is this time? What is this time? Balance. Damn, guys, what was I just telling you earlier with the temperance? I can't make this up. Number 14. Balance. Look, the 2 snakes, right, are 2 polarities. Eye to eye, guys. Honoring your opposite pole as your equal, not as your opposite or opposing energy. Not treating them as an enemy, but as your other half, as your greatest ally, as something you need to succeed, as an important ingredient for the Philosopher's Stone, right? For the inner alchemy that brings enlightenment, which is the sun. Number 14 can be significant. The letter B. Balance. This is the card of temperance. Balance. Number 14. That's temperance. And that happens with time. Tell me more about balance and time. Transition in the reverse. The 6 of Swords in the reverse. Unable to, or unwilling to move away from fucking mental fuckery, from mental control, from mental games, from wanting to dominate somebody else with knowledge or with speech, with intimidation, with keeping someone under a stressful situation because it feels safe for the other person, or it feels comfortable. Not wanting to transition from one state that is comfortable, right, to another, because like neither polarities want to give up control, right? They're like, well, you know, like, or the masculine's like, no, I don't wanna acknowledge the feminine. I wanna have the ultimate power, and the feminine is like, well, no, I don't wanna give the masculine. You know what I mean? So there's like a stalemate here. There's unable to transition. 6 of Swords in the reverse. Stubbornness, ego, fear of losing that oneself, right, by this integration. And it says Sun with the crown chakra. The Shaman, number 1. Oh, and the Lovers, number 6. Look, and the Lovers. Both cards of Mercury, by the way. There exist all the tools here with the shaman. You have all the tools, guys, to manifest this alchemical transformation, transmutation, right? To create the ultimate self, right? From this comes this. From this comes this. But you have to work as a team. And there needs to be acknowledgement, there needs to be an apology, and there needs to be truth spoken here. There needs to be an, a understanding of seeing eye to eye, guys, and making some type of pact or some type of like a sincere alliance with the forest lovers. Like acknowledging, hey, we need each other. We need each other in order to get this, right? Those are the most ancient of vows. The number 6. And there's the shaman. The shaman, the magician. You have all the tools. You have all the knowledge. You have all the tools in that universal toolbox of yours to make this happen. All you need is to let go of stubbornness. Acknowledge that no, you're not perfect, or no, they are not perfect. Nobody is yet perfect. But there is a will or desire to improve, right? To become better and become better and become better. And if you look at this, these are cards of uniting, right? Unification. Unification, not division. Unity, not division. Seven of Swords reverse, guys. If you were slandering somebody or somebody was slandering you, there needs to be a conversation. That needs to be acknowledged and addressed. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. This is very profound, though, you guys. I feel like the I'm sorry comes from knowing that hurting somebody that is your opposite, or somebody that is like your you know, like a counterpart, you're hurting yourself. You hurt somebody else, you're hurting your mirror, you're hurting yourself. You slander someone else, you're slandering yourself. You judge somebody, you're judging yourself. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. The Five of Arrows in the reverse. Frustration. See, like wanting to, like, you had targeting someone, man. Targeting somebody for, why? And missing too, and missing. Right? Like whoever you were whoever was being targeted here. I'm not saying it was you guys. You know, it could have been somebody targeting you. Okay. Whoever was being targeted is being protected. But that doesn't change the fact that there was an injustice done here. That needs to be corrected. Okay, should I acknowledge this one? It says Five of Stones, endurance. We have 5-5. Five of Stones is about wanting being left out without any resources to live, right? Like having all your like maybe somebody was slandering somebody's career, or somebody's yeah, that's what I'm feeling here. Like they wanted to take away their success or their material gains or something like that. Why? Endurance. Yeah, but this person, like I said, was protected, and this person has an endurance that is mighty. And I think time has taught the other person that needs to apologize that what they're doing was wrong and unfair and like uncalled for. The Ace of Arrows in the reverse. Something is not spoken here, the guys, that needs to be spoken, okay? But that would require acknowledging that we're not perfect and that we do things, that we also do things that are not honorable, just like we do things that are. Let's see what will happen for those of you that are in the needing to apologize end. What will happen if there's an apology made? Perhaps that this happened as a boomerang effect, and now it's coming back. You know, you're feeling the effects of it. Somebody here is. There's a strong message here about being sorry. Okay, like learning to be sorry and acknowledging it. Somebody here has a hard time acknowledging that. Perhaps never has. I don't know. If the person says, I'm sorry, what will happen? What would be the other person's reaction? Oh, nice. Look. 8 of Bows. What is it? Hearthfire? Am I saying it correctly? Hearthfire or Heartfire? Look, coming together. They'll be like, yeah, no problem, man. I love you. Let's go have a beer. Or I love you. I did this and this and that. That was also wrong. And let's celebrate. Let's party. This is a card of moving forward, guys. Moving forward and being merry. Being merry. I told you, do never underestimate the power of acknowledging of an I'm sorry. Very powerful. Please, thank you, and I'm sorry. That's how you mend a broken heart. Tell me what will happen to if you were the one that was slandered. Will you get your apology? You will, but it's going to take a minute. This person doesn't want to do it. They're being like stubborn as like a fucking, look, as an ox. Stubborn horse, like a donkey. Why is this person being so stubborn? Why does this person have a problem apologizing? Great Bear. Judgment. This is the Great Bear. This is the Judgment card. Fear of being judged. That's the thing. That's why they were judging the other person, because they were projecting their own judgment, because their own fear of being judged. See, when you judge others, is really you're just judging yourself. That's your shadow. And this is a karmic lesson that this person needs to overcome in order to go through that portal. This needs to happen. Tell me more about the Great Bear. The 4 of Wands celebration. Yep, to get their happiness, to get their dude. Look at how happy they look in this. Oh my God. All it takes is a freaking apology, and someone here doesn't want to do it. And it's not so much, do not apologize so much. The apology is not even so much for the other person, because I don't even think that the other person knows that they've been slandered. To be honest with you, I mean, some of you guys maybe you know, but I don't think this other person needs the apology. The apology is more for the person that needs to apologize his soul, so they can forgive themselves. So they can forgive themselves. It's an external an external experience to match the internal experience. Okay, I think we got the message here. What's the advice? Let's see, how does this person that was slandered or on the receiving end of this apology, how do they feel about the other person that did them wrong? Ace of Arrows. This person knows. This person is very I mean, yeah, you guys are, I mean, if you guys are connected through the crown chakra, yeah, you guys pretty much, this person knows what was done to them, and they're very clear about it. They know. How do they feel about it though? Page of Vessels. They feel, the Page of Cups, they feel a little bit anxious now and a little bit nervous around these people or this person. They, like, I mean, the otters are kind of a very nervous little animal. You say boo and they go ah, right? Like they go away. So they're kind of weary, but they're, you know, open. They're open. They're not in the reverse. And this, the Page of Cups is about friendship, but they're unsure of whether this is even a friendship, period. Tell me more about the otter. The Page of Stones in the reverse. Yeah, the Page of Stones is a Page of Pentacles in the reverse. They're not as talkative as they usually are. Okay, because pages are about communication, about messengers. They're still open to communicate, but they're not as excited to kind of like, or excited to learn about the other person as they once were. But how do they feel about you? The Ten of Cups. They know that they feel that you are their happiness. They feel that you are their emotional fulfillment, like that you guys could make each other really happy. They know that you guys make each other really happy, that there is a lot of growth and expansion and purpose here. They know. They're quite clear, actually, you guys, with the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups, but they're a little bit withdrawn. Okay, like they're still in communication. They're still okay, but they feel like something's off. They're a little bit nervous, you know, around. And I feel like this person knows too, like that they can sense that. So they feel kind of guilty. Okay. They love a lot. They have an overflowing amount of love for you and emotion for you. Or for whoever it is that is sorry. Be the other way around. Okay. What's the advice? Okay, we got the Five of Vessels in the reverse. Okay, so Five of Cups in the reverse. Usually the Five of Cups speaks of crying over spilled milk, or self-victimizing, or feeling shame, feeling regret. Get out of that mentality, guys, okay? Do not, you know, and get out of the, again, Nine of Swords in the reverse. Don't stop stressing, stop punishing yourself over it. This other person's not even going to be that upset. They're going to be like, oh yeah, no problem, man. It just, please don't, why would you do that? You know, like, let's hack it out. But honestly, you're making this into something way more dramatic than what it needs to be. If only this conversation is had. Get out of mental torture. Okay, you've been torturing yourself mentally and emotionally over this. Stop. There's no need for that. The only thing that needs to happen here is a conversation. Page of Bows. There it is. See, a conversation. The Page of Bows. And usually this is a lighthearted conversation. This is a conversation of enthusiasm, of moving forward, of good news, right? That's their advice. The Knight of Cups, the Knight of Vessels. Be sweet, be romantic, be playful, and get out of this fucking bummer ass energy, dude. This energy is bummer. Nobody wants to be there. Yep. 8 of Arrows in the reverse, 8 of Swords in the reverse. Get out of your head. I feel like you're stuck in your head a lot, and you're allowing your mental space to take over and create storylines that are not, just tie in pieces together that are not really part of the actual narrative here, guys. So just come clean and move past it, right? Learn and move past it. This other person is not gonna, they're not gonna hold a grudge. They're not gonna be that upset. This is more for you, or for the view, or for whoever this person that needs to say I'm sorry, for you guys to let go of this, okay? What are the external factors here? Challenge. Yeah, see, like this person is your equal, and that made you feel threatened with the challenge card. You felt threatened by this person because they were your equal, their match. But that is part of the polarization. Feeling competitive. Power struggles, power tripping. Tell me more about the challenge. It's like competing about who's the most generous, who's the most, nicest and kindest and enlightened. Come on, people, let's get it together now. Who's more in love with who, right? Silly. Okay, what are your hopes? What are the viewers' hopes? The 6 of Stones in the reverse. Okay, this says exploitation. Somebody's being exploited, but you don't want that. So you hope that I don't know what to make of that, guys. You want somebody or something. You want to stop being exploited, or you want this? Yeah. You want something. You want abundance. Perhaps you feel like your abundance hasn't kicked in, and somebody else's abundance was bothering you. But really, what you wanted was your own abundance. Could be something about that. Take it if it resonates. What are your hopes? Should we get this in the reverse? So you hope that that somebody doesn't take advantage of your emotions, right? Of the feelings that you may have towards a specific space or person. Those are your hopes. Okay, I can understand that. Perhaps that's why you saw this person as an enemy. What is your fear or your challenge? Knight of Bowls in the reverse. So Knight of Wands in the reverse. So you're afraid of somebody being a player and taking advantage of you, or somebody not being there for you for real, like just being somebody just kind of like getting one over you as a little sly fox, and kind of like coming in, whispering cute words in your mouth, in your ear, and then kind of like leaving you hot and dry, right? And like ripping you up, ripping you apart, ripping your heart apart. But those are just your fears, you guys. Those are just your fears and your hopes. That's what I was just telling you. I think you need to get out of your head, because you're making stuff up that is not actual truth, guys. Okay, what is your final outcome? Okay, we got 10 of arrows, instruction. So something, learning, right? Learning. What else? So you're gonna get over this mental anguish, and you're gonna take a lesson from this. What else? What's the outcome? We got the 4 of Bows in the reverse. So we got the 4 of Wands reverse, you guys. There's a delay in a celebration, because maybe you guys are taking instructions from somebody that you shouldn't be. Okay, the 10 of Swords. You might be having somebody in your ear telling you to do this and this and that, and that might be the person that told you to slander this other person, and all it's led to is misery and division, not unity. Tell me about this 10 of Swords instruction. I'm feeling that strongly here. Yeah, the 9 of Bows in the reverse. There's somebody is instructing you to not to be disrespectful or to not respect somebody. Look, it says respect. The 9 of Wands, the 9 of Bows, the 9 of Wands in the reverse. So no respect. If somebody is whispering advice in your ear, somebody that is older or more experienced whispering into somebody that is younger or less experienced, and all they're doing is making fucking shit up for you. Guys, if you are asking for advice from friends or from, you know, like an elder in your city, in your town, don't, because if they're teaching you to divide and conquer, all you're doing is messing up it coming together. You're breaking up that celebration. You're breaking up that party. You're breaking up that unity, because this is your outcome. Of course, nothing is set on stone. This is just how the energies are if we continue in this path. Okay? You and you alone can change it, because a 4 of Wands is success in business. 4 of Wands is success in the home. It is unity. It is stability, having all your 4 pillars stable, and it is integration. And either somebody is giving you bad instructions or bad advice, or you're giving it to yourself. And it has to do with not showing respect to someone. Okay, so that's what I got for you, you guys. Let me get you one of these to end it with. Ooh. It says, Gibbous Moon, you are very close to achieving your goal. And look at those colors. Those are the colors of the throat chakra, guys. Are you going to achieve your goal, or are you going to let this get in the way? Okay, I hope this helps. I hope somebody takes something from this. I sure did. I love you all very much. Let me know in the let me know, you know, like if you want to let me know privately, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. If it doesn't make sense right now, come back and watch it at a later date. Love you all very much. Mwah.